Hey you bulbous bubonic bags! I will now be ranking the albums of legendary English progressive rock outfit Porcupine Tree. Number 11 is On the Sunday of Life. The debut was more of an experimental solo album by Steven Wilson and was just a fun experiment. While there is interesting moments on it, there's nothing really much to return to. Number 10 is Signify. A step forward to a more rock-based sound and losing the psychedelia, it doesn't have the strongest material. Good step forward though. Number 9 is Up the Downstair. The band's first album with a full lineup, it saw the band messing about with synths and psychedelia. Good start, but greater things were to come. Number 8 is The Sky Moves Sideways. In my opinion, the band's first real accomplishment. It sees their psychedelic and electronic roots pull off a pretty stellar experience. While the title track takes over most of the album and overshadows the rest, it still is a really big step forward for the band.
Number 7 is The Incident, a 50-minute song cycle. It is a pretty gargantuan achievement, with certain parts being some of their best, heaviest and darkest material, but the quality does overbalance some filler moments. Don't miss out on this one though, cause some of their best music is cemented throughout.
Number 6 is Closure, Continuation. The band's return after 13 years as a trio, it saw the band pick up where they left off but not losing grit or impact. Heavy when it needs to be, proggy when it needs to be. It is mostly Porcupine Tree by numbers, but that's by far not a bad thing. Number 5 is Lightbulb Sun. While on the previous album they veered in a more pop direction, this album is the perfect marriage of alternative prog rock with pop melodies. Beautiful when needed but mostly eerily epic. It's one of their most underlooked albums. Number 4 is Stupid Dream. The band's poppiest album, but not losing any artistic or proggy edge. The album has great performances and really highlights how much of a great songwriter Steven Wilson is. Number 3 is Deadwing. After embracing a more metal side, the band further experiment with darker tones, but not losing any sight of songwriting or certain moments of incredible beauty, one of their all-time classic albums. Number 2 is In Absentia. A concept album based on the actions of serial killers. This may be the darkest album the band have released, but still within it there are solemn moments of reflection. Musically it is one of their heaviest with some of the greatest riffs the band have concocted. The best Porcupine Tree album in my opinion is Fear of a Blank Planet, a concept album dealing with mental health, drug abuse, childhood, sex and love. Lyrically it's one of the band's finest hour, with comical satire and beautiful wordplay. Musically it's the band's most gothic and heavy, with some of the most creative instrumental pieces the band have come up with. Richard Barbery's keyboard work is spellbinding with amazing creative synth sounds used throughout. Guest musicians Robert Fripp and Alex Lifeson also contribute some amazing guitar solos. This album is a monumental moment in the band's career and overall is their best. Thanks for watching. I once made a tree out of porcupines but I was reported to the RSPCA. Recommend me another band to do this with or I'll convert your euros into shitcoin.